This is the outside of the 2021 Benimar Tessoro 413. If we move along, we will firstly come to the mains hookup point just here. Beside this, we then have fresh water into the motorhome. So to fill up the fresh water tank, just push in, twist round and remove and pop your hose pipe in. As you can see, this can also be locked. To drain the fresh water tank down, we do need to go underneath. And you can see it's just located here. It is literally just turn that blue lever to drain the tank down. Next we have the gas locker. So you can see that there is plenty of room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and on this particular model it has also been fitted with a crossover valve, so that way we can actually have 2 hoses attached at the same time going to the 2 bottles. It is literally just turn to select which bottle you want to feed from. The hose literally comes off, screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Vents for the fridge freezer. This is a fully winterized motorhome, so it is supplied with winter covers. There's one there for the top vent up there, and I've actually installed the one in this one here. So in colder climate, pop these both on to allow the fridge to hold some heat in and run efficiently. Do make sure that they're off during the warmer months, or otherwise the fridge will just overheat. And to either pop them on or remove them, you just need to come to the vent itself, slide the black clips out of the way, remove the vent, take the cover out or put it in, whichever way you're doing it, and then pop back on again. Fit from the bottom, so hook in and then slide up and lock into place. Grey water drain is just here, and it is just pull the lever towards you. Access to the garage space or the rear beds, depending. At the moment you'll see that I've got this set up as a garage, so everything's folded up out of the way. I'll show you in a moment with it all folded back down again. Storage section just here, and then if we lift up this section just here, we have the spare wheel. As we now come round to the rear, we have the reverse camera just up here, and again this particular motorhome has been fitted with reverse sensors. The corner steadies are here and over there, and it's just a matter of attaching the corner steady winding handle to this part here and then winding them down to firm up the back end if required. As we now come round to the other locker door, we have more storage in here as well. We have mains hookup lead, towing eye, jack and wheel brace just there. We also have 2 warning triangles just there, high vis, fire extinguisher, corner steady winding handle. We also have 12 volt and mains plug. We also have an air duct for the blown air heating as well, so it will keep under the beds or the storage area warmer. If I now drop everything down again, I'll show you what it looks like in bed mode. As you can now see, I have dropped everything down and then popped the 2 mattress onto the wooden past drop down. Next we have the cassette. So to remove the cassette, just lift up and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are pouring it away, to just hold the button in here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice quick and easy way of giving the cassette a good clean. If you do need to gain access to the float, you can turn this part here These are all now on wheels with pull-up handles. Flue for the Truma Combi boiler just here. We don't need to do anything with it, just make sure nothing's obstructing it. And then we have external barbecue and shower points. So for the barbecue, remove the dust cover, attach the hose to the barbecue, and then this end here just plugs in and will lock into place, and then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove it, just push the collar up and then it will release. The external shower, very similar to the barbecue point, just plug it in and it will lock into place. As long as the water pump is on inside, it will then automatically go under pressure. And then, very similar to the barbecue point, just push the collar and it will release. The motorhome has been fitted with a Fiamma roll-out canopy. To roll it out, we need the Awning winding handle, and it just literally hooks on just there, and then we begin to wind to get the canopy out. As you can now see, I have wound the canopy out a short distance. It's always best to do this and then drop the legs for support. The legs just slide out and come out of a clip just a bit further down the leg, and then the leg will drop. Undo just here and then drop the leg to the height that you require and then lock it back into place. Do exactly the same with the other leg and then wind the canopy out as far as you wish. Basically it will come out as far as these arms virtually go straight, so it's about 2.5 meters. Never leave out in high winds, as you do run the risk of damaging the canopy beyond repair. Leg back up, make sure slid right in just there, and that this part here is sitting flat, and then push it in. You'll hear it click as it locks in, and then wind it back in. The diesel fill point is just here, and then AdBlue is just tucked down in here. It will let you know on the dash when AdBlue needs topping up. Leisure battery sits underneath the passenger seat and the vehicle battery underneath the driver's seat. Bonnet release is just found at the front here. Just literally turn to point 1 and then to point 2 and then lift the bonnet.